Hello everyone. Kind of not the greatest place to have to upload a video, but it is while I'm at work in my mobile office. We are doing No Shave November, supporting leukemia and cancer research, so that's why I'm a little scruffy right now. The field test that I'm choosing to do is the 1.5 mile run field test. This is actually my second attempt at uploading this video because the first one, the audio was really choppy, so I wasn't able to finish the upload. So hopefully this one turns out just as good as that one. So the directions to complete this test. I'm actually not going to be demonstrating this test. I know in the video guide it had mentioned demonstrating the test. However, I feel like with a run, there's so many variables. People run different ways. People have their own breathing methods. So I felt that, everybody's going to run the way that they run, based on their skill set and how they've run in the past. So the directions for this test are going to be to find a flat surface measured using an odometer or measuring wheel, unless it's on a track, which is more preferred location for a test such as this. If it's on a standard track, it's going to be 6 laps for 1.5 miles. So 6 laps around the track completely make 1.5 miles. Clients will be instructed to cover the distance of 1.5 miles in as quick of a time as possible. Walking will be allowed, however, it is encouraged that the client runs at a steady pace and walks as little as possible so that they can get the best time possible. The test itself is based upon the thought that an individual who is in better shape will be able to complete the run in a quicker time. A heart rate monitor is preferred. Gives you an easier reading for the client's heart rate. And the heart rate which the client should be completing this test in should be 60 to 90% of their max heart rate. It's important to have your client or clients warm up prior to completing the run. Helps to avoid injury. They can just do like 10 minutes of stretching, 10 minutes, do a couple minutes of stretching, a couple minutes of jogging around, just warming up their muscles to prevent any unintentional injuries. Once the test is completed, you will mark the time of completion and take the client's heart rate. All these numbers can be plugged into the cardiorespiratory field test equation for the 1.5 mile run in order to get the client's result. Then that will provide you with the VO2 max. This test is great as far as the equipment needed. It's very minimal. If you're not using a track, then you need a measuring wheel or a vehicle odometer for measuring the distance of 1.5 miles exactly. A heart rate monitor will make things easier because you'll be able to get real-time updates on the client's heart rate. Lastly, you need a stopwatch of some sort. Everybody has a smartphone now that has a smartwatch feature on it. So that would probably be the easiest way to go about it. And then you also need a pen and paper so you can do your calculations and record everything that you need to record. The client will need a pair of comfortable running shoes to be able to complete the test with, and proper gym attire. You don't want somebody running around in high heels or tight jeans. They need to be in proper gym attire to complete the test. The strengths for this test are you're able to test multiple clients or a large group all at once, all together. The test itself is very cost efficient since most tracks are free, and if they're running outside, then that's free as well. For a field test, utilizing the equation, this test is extremely accurate. The weaknesses are going to be that it requires some space. You need a gym or some place outdoors that you can measure or track. Also with this test, there is a very high risk of injury for the client. Muscle tears, muscle sprains, ankle sprains. You may even need to terminate the test due to overexertion from the client. If they start having chest pains or any sort of lung pains. And obviously this is not going to be as accurate as treadmill VO2 VO2 testing. So there you have it. That is the nitty gritty of how to complete the 1.5 mile run test. My presentation is going to go much more in depth on how to complete the test and all the steps required, as well as a demonstration for my 1.5 mile run. I'm going to include my own numbers and plug it into the equation, and we'll see what we get. Everybody have a great day.